Today I'm watching Angel, Season 3, Episode 17. In the previous episode, it was this terrifying gut punch of an ending with Holtz running into this horrible, desolate dimension with Connor as, Angel is just stuck watching, basically, and isn't able to save him and risks, going into this dimension to try and save him, but the portal closes before he can have a chance, and Wesley was tricked by Justine, and his neck was cut, and nobody really knew where he was even when the episode ended because he had taken Connor, and obviously they see, by the end that other things have happened, but Wesley is still nowhere to be found. Cordelia was still away with Gru, so she wasn't in the episode, and a very intense episode. It was well done, but it was so tough to watch just because you have this heartbreaking moment between, Angel and his son, and we know how much Angel loves his son, and we find out Lila had been feeding Angel Connor's blood, which is horrifying, hoping that Angel would attack his own son, and the Sargon demon, was the one who opened this portal. So just a really intense episode, and yeah, I'm hoping this episode starts with Angel trying to track down Connor as quickly as possible, because I'm very worried to think what Holtz will get up to with baby Connor. I'm really enjoying this season so far. It's been really intense, but so many great episodes, and thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. His empty crib. Oh, my heart.
Wesley, why would he do that?
We find him, we can ask him.
If Angel finds him before we do...
He'll kill him, and we won't be able to ask him.
Yeah, Angel's on a tear, that's for sure. It's rampage mode.
And he wouldn't leave without saying something to me, not unless he had a hell of an urgent reason.
I don't think you're gonna find it there.
Yeah, like, he obviously packed to leave, but not forever. Oh god, is he literally just laying on the grass like 10 feet from them? Oh, my heart. He can't be. We're not doing this. No, I'm not gonna pretend Wesley's dead. No, we can't. That's too much. We can't lose Connor and Wesley.
It can't be. The baby's not gone.
I'm sorry, sweetie, but he is.
Not like that.
No, he can't be. I don't want to believe it. No. And she knows exactly. Oh, when she went to Pilea.
You expect us to believe that Wesley, our Wesley, just walked up to Holtz and handed over Connor?
They had been meeting secretly.
Oh no. They think. Oh no.
Why?
I don't care why. All I care about now is getting my son back. Then I'll deal with those responsible.
Okay, fine. We can deal with the miscommunication later. Go get Connor.
She was keeping some kind of list of time, space, and shifting entities.
Okay, so is that under time, space, shifting, or entities?
Let's just check them all.
Can Cordelia just come back, please?
What are you doing?
Calling Cordelia.
Why?
Why?
I don't want to ruin Cordelia's holiday.
Oh, at this point, buddy, I think that line is crossed. She's gonna be so mad if you don't tell her. Yeah.
Angel.
She'll be back soon, and when she does, she'll have presents for Connor.
Oh, no.
And he's gonna be here so she can give them to him, okay?
Okay.
I didn't think about that. Oh, that got me.
All of this?
Yeah, he did.
You don't suppose he's decided to skip right to the dealing with those responsible part, do you?
Yep. Yes, please. He needs your help very much so, and can hopefully explain things.
Bro, are you alive?
Come on, you gotta be alive.
Bastards. They leave you any ID?
Call for help, please. Oh, thank you, Wesley. He does have a lot of cash. He was gonna leave town, obviously.
No, you
Oh, come on, be careful. Good night. Hides him even further. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's not all. The portal you saw opened, it wasn't a portal. Because there are no portals to Kortoth. The only way...
Well, that's super helpful.
Needles. Should have thought of that.
I just don't have the reason.
He's gonna look. Of course he is. Oh, hello. This seems like a trap.
Then again, he might be too troubled to consider the consequences.
I think he's got one goal in mind right now.
Do you even know what you're doing?
At last count, the charges were kidnapping, assault and battery, and attempted...
I think they're gonna escalate to torture real quick.
Want to find your son? I can guarantee you that the full force and faith of Wolfram and Hart will be at your disposal.
Well, too bad he doesn't trust you worth a damn. Where is he gonna stick that thing? Oh, lobotomy? Hmm?
Cell phone in my jacket pocket.
Of course he's got this demon on speed dial.
I have explicit instructions on how to deal with him. Give him anything he wants.
There's no way Lila's just gonna help him blindly. She wanted this whole thing with Connor in the first place, so...
Isn't that enough already? No. So kill everybody? That'll make you happy?
I kind of thought this army would, like, dissipate when Holtz took off.
The not going part.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, they gotta stop doing that. Oh my gosh.
Wait!
Did she forget? What was with the flash?
Did I tell you what was in it?
Answers, up or down?
Up.
The White Room? We know Wolfram and Hart love an elevator joke, so where are we going with this?
Hello.
This is where they keep the creepy children? What's going on? Who is that little voice? Oh, okay.
Angel. Lila. Your fingernails are pretty. I love red.
Weird introduction, okay.
It's for red too.
Blood form.
And revenge.
And the red dress.
Much more fun than forgiveness. So what's up?
Demon named Sajan has taken my son.
Oh, do you want your little baby back?
She looks familiar. I feel like I've seen her in other things.
Nowadays you can walk right through them. But in the past, they were something else.
Oh my god. Oh, grim decapitation.
Killer. That's good for now.
Good night. We're just going for it.
You can see why they respect you. Now.
This kid's twisted.
It's a big ritual. All here.
And it's a cool set with this like industrial like panels along the wall and these like really low angle shots as well. I feel like that went too easily. She's like, here's written instructions. Figure it out.
Do me?
So I guess what we're looking for is this prophecy. I just don't know where we're gonna...
I do.
Yep, those are the words he was looking for. Now it's starting to make sense. Come on, put it together.
What's next?
What's next is we reconsider this. Angel, you're messing with primordial powers of darkness here.
Next.
Angel's like, I don't care. I'll do whatever I can. This guy's like, I should have reconsidered my career choices. And I'm 99% sure Lila's only helping out to help her boss because he was pissed that she didn't get the baby. So I in no way think she's doing this out of the goodness of her heart. If they do see Connor, she's gonna try and snatch him. Oh!
Lila, do something!
Oh god, up the stairs.
At the same time as the spell.
Sajan?
Whatever it was flipped a 2-ton truck like a Tonka toy.
Oh, god, that would hurt.
Said it yourself. He smelled like food.
Wesley was trying to protect Connor.
He was trying to protect you.
Yes, yes. You still gotta get Connor back.
It's someone I care about. Now move.
And that's exactly why Wesley didn't tell him, because he knew if Angel even got the slightest hint that... You know, character I'm over? Justine. Can't you just go away by now? Why is this army even a thing still? I know they want to kill Angel, but... You're not gonna win, bud.
He's not coming back.
What?
It was all lies. Every bit of it.
Yeah, Holtz was using you. Obviously. Come on, you have to see that now.
Is he alive? Where is he? Will you just tell us?
She's like, I may have cut his throat a couple days ago, so who knows.
Hell. I slit his throat.
Oh, good one, Fred.
You call that a fight?
Of all the places the Sergeant Demon shouldn't be. Oh no, 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 no.
I also miss gravity, friction, and smashing things to pieces.
A few of his favorite things. Not that chair, though. That's out.
We iron out our wacky differences and bond? Don't think so.
You're taking me there.
Couldn't even if I wanted to.
You're lying.
Yeah, how can he not go back? He's the one who opened it. No, no, I refuse.
I flitted back and forth in time, changed the one that threatened me, polished some others. Flitted in a manly way, just so we're clear.
This frickin' guy. I thought it was Wolfram and Hart, but this makes more sense. Oh my god.
A vampire with a soul shall grow to manhood and kill Sajan. Me!
So you planted false prophecies.
Oh my god, this guy. Yes. Oh.
For 1,100 years, and he's into petty revenge. He just killed the damn thing while it was still in its mother. We could have avoided all this.
Oh my god, darling, no. Yep, that's a vampire face. Oh my gosh, this guy. Ooh. Fred's fighting skills are improving.
Like I need more skin problems.
Oh no. Oh. No, 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 no.
I had to put your boy down. Pity. Kid had a big future.
Oh, don't say that. An urn. Well, that means that's you, bud. You're next. Yep. Oh. Okay, Justine can stay. She had this magic urn. Bye. Good timing. I thought she ran to save her own skin.
What about Wesley?
That park next to his place. That's where I left him.
They gotta find him. Come on. Like, it's been, what, at least 24 hours at this point.
Glass half full of spiked blood. If Sajan and that lady lawyer had pulled off their feeding plan, you'd have Connor's blood on your hands.
Yeah, which is horrible, obviously. Oh.
What you could have done? You did everything you could with the knowledge you had. Just like Wesley.
He's got a point. Yeah, I couldn't imagine if Angel would have actually killed him.
Angel investigate. Hey, Fred. Yeah, they did. And? Yeah, okay, where?
Oh, thank God they found him. Oh, I knew he was. There's no way. Like we said that last scene where he was still alive, but yeah, couldn't even imagine what we would do without Wesley. It's too much.
Good.
Oh my God! What? 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 Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! But he knew! What?
You think I forgive you? Never!
Oh my God! No, Angel! Holtz would have taken him anyway! Oh! No, 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 no! Angel!
Come on, man! Stop! You're dead! You're dead, man! Right? You're dead! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You're dead, man!
Oh no! Well, that's not how I wanted that to go. Frick. Holtz would have taken him anyway, like if it had, oh, man. Not a heartwarming reunion, to say the least. So that was my first time watching Angel, Season 3, Episode 17. I felt it was a good continuation from the previous episode. Like I had predicted, Angel is on a rampage to try and get his son back. Obviously, that's his top priority. He's going to do anything and everything in his power to try and make that happen. And everybody's just saying he's gone, which is terrifying. And, you know, obviously in this episode, we see the many struggles he encounters trying to get him back. They're like, okay, we'll open the portal. Well, you can't do that. You have to do this really dark magic. And then even when they meet the Sargon demon, he's like, I can't do this. Like, I can only do this once. That's why I did it. I wanted it to be a permanent thing. And it seems to be that way. So I don't know what Angel's next steps are. I feel like he did everything he could. You know, he brings in Wolfram and Hart. He's trying to, like, okay, you brought this demon in. You figure out how to get it, basically. And, you know, you were involved in this and trying everything he can to get Connor back. And I'm very glad they found Wesley in time, but yeah, I don't know what Angel's next steps are going to be, because even if he does kill Wesley, which he's not going to, I'm not even going to, you know, exercise that option, because there's no way we're doing that road. Please no spoilers, but I refuse to accept that as even an option. So even if he does, it's not going to bring Connor back. And Wesley is incredibly helpful to the team and is the only one who could open a portal in the first place when they did go to Pylea by accident and then on purpose. But still, it's just the fact that, yeah, he's obviously mad and Angel needs to take it out on someone. And unfortunately, Wesley is just there, like Holtz isn't there. So Angel can't beat the crap out of Holtz, and Wesley is. And even when Angel finds out about the prophecy, I think Angel still thinks he gave Connor to Holtz, which is not true, but the fact that those prophecy existed, and you think he would know Wesley a little bit better and know that he wouldn't do anything like this, but obviously he never would have thought he would have taken his son in the first place. So yeah, it's just a lot of complicated situations, obviously, and to see him attack Wesley like that was really upsetting. And I felt so bad for Wesley because of course he can't talk, he can't explain himself, but I don't even know that Angel would have listened at this point. He's so fueled by anger and, you know, blames himself obviously, which is heartbreaking. And Lauren trying to, you know, comfort him, saying like, you did everything you could, like you had no idea that this was gonna happen, like you trusted Wesley obviously, and you had no idea that prophecy existed, and, you know, you did the best that you could. And even when they take off into the portal, Angel can't really do anything. Like, if he runs after him, you know, then they're both trapped there, and he doesn't know how to get back. And yeah, I'm very worried. I'm hoping they can open that portal to get to that dimension at some point, but right now, realistically, it's not looking very hopeful. I still feel like we're due for a Holtz and Angel showdown. Whether Connor is in that or not, as tough as it would be, I don't know right now. And I hope he is, because I feel like it would be such a harsh ending for Connor's storyline if that's the last, you know, we ever see of him. But again, this show and Buffy are known for kind of very intense, harsh realities sometimes, especially when it comes to characters that our other characters, you know, our main characters really love. Like I, you know, mentioned the body episode from Buffy in the previous review as well, that, you know, it almost felt like a death, even though as far as we know, Connor is still alive. They just said, you know, he's gone. But to see Fred remember what it was like to travel to a portal and travel through that, and how scared Connor must have been, and especially with a stranger, like he doesn't know Holtz as well, and he doesn't have that, you know, familial comforts, and how he must have been feeling. And Fred just instantly, you know, regressed back to her time in Pylea and all the horrible things that she had endured there. And, you know, I'm glad Gunn was there to comfort her, but to think of a little baby Connor going through that was heartbreaking. And then I got, you know, teared up when they mentioned bringing Cordelia back, because yeah, where is Cordelia? It's been too long. She's gonna come back now, and Angel's thinking that, oh, she'll come back and Connor will be here, and he doesn't want to tell Cordelia that Connor's gone, obviously. And I also think Cordelia would be a bit of a sounding board for him and, you know, provide some reason and logic, and I don't think he wants to hear any of that. He just wants to be mad and go on his rampage. And if Cordelia's around, she might try and stop him. And the fact that he even mentioned Cordelia, you know, coming back with gifts, I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that, but you're right. She would probably buy something. And It felt a little bit like he's trying to protect her also. I think Angel's a little bit scared to call her and doesn't want to say out loud that Connor's gone, because then it makes it real. And the fact that, you know, Cordelia would be heartbroken and be mad at herself for not being there, even though I don't know what she would have done at this point, but she would have been devastated that this happened when she wasn't around. And I know they're going to have that conversation eventually, but it's going to be so tough. And Gru will be there, which kind of seems awkward now. We got to see this new set in this episode as well, this white room, this like very stark, you know, industrial. It kind of felt like in movies when they're like, this is what heaven is, you know, just this very blank space, and, you know, this paneling on the wall and a lot of low angle shots, and then just a little girl in the red dress who kept mentioning red objects as well, and, you know, telling Angel like, oh, you like red things, you know, referencing blood. And I'm gonna have to look it up, or let me know in the comments the name of the actress. I definitely recognize that little girl, and I feel like she went on to act when she got older. I don't know if she's still acting, but I definitely recognize her. And she very clearly, you know, tells Angel basically that it's this urn that we see at the end, or she gives them these instructions, which seemed a little bit too easy almost. It felt anticlimactic that they had to go through, you know, jump through all these hoops to get to the white room. And when they get there, she's like, oh yeah, here you go. I was like, okay, like, I mean, obviously she did also suggest that he kills Lila, but that didn't seem like it would be hard for him. So yeah, I'm trying to think of any time they go see like the Oracle or the powers that be or anything, it was always this, you know, long drawn out show and dance to finally get some answers. And this was just like, okay, here you go. And then obviously we see that that doesn't end up working. But it was cool to see this other part of Wolfram and Hart. And even Lila's like, I worked here for 3 years and I had no idea this room even existed. I couldn't even process the thought of them killing off Wesley and us losing Connor in the same, you know, few episodes. So I was holding out hope that he would be alive, even though he probably shouldn't be, because he had a giant cut on his neck and was out there for like 24 hours. Like, it had at least been a day, and they're trying to, you know, find him. He gets robbed, and then when they are able to finally find him and take him to the hospital, like, it's not looking good for him. But yeah, I'm glad they were actually able to bring him in and they didn't draw it out, because I was like, okay, if we go to another day or like another day, like it's chances of survival are obviously going to get smaller and smaller. And it was interesting to see the group try and figure things out without Wesley, because, you know, they need his notebooks, but he's thrown them away. So they're able to get those and trying to translate things. But Fred's like, well, I don't speak that language, you know, Wesley does, or how do we get the portal? And they're like, oh, right, Wesley does. And when Wesley first joined the group, I wasn't sure how he was going to fit, but I think we've seen time and time again how Wesley fits in the group and how he's proven himself and has become such a valuable asset to the team. And it was, yeah, it was interesting to see them kind of navigate that space without him there. I definitely thought Justine and this rogue army would be, you know, disbanded, because obviously Holtz is gone, their ringleader's gone. Yes, I know the goal was to still kill Angel, but I feel like their main motivator behind that was gone. And it was interesting to see Justine's turn of, you know, events, a turn of her character, when she realizes that Holtz was just using her. Like, Holtz had no intention of taking her with him or doing whatever. Like, she was not part of the big plan, except to be a part of this army that he could dispose of or use, obviously, as a pawn. Like, she was the one who attacked Wesley, not Holtz. Holtz, you know, is taking the baby, but he didn't attack Wesley. He didn't attack Angel when they were at the hotel. Like, he's let his minions do all of that stuff for him. And I think Justine finally came to that realization, realized she had been used, and Holtz had taken advantage of her vulnerability and her situation with her sister. And I definitely wasn't expecting her to show up with the urn at the end, because as soon as Angel walks in the door, she takes off. I'm like, okay, she's trying to save herself. She doesn't want to deal with the wrath of Angel, obviously. And nope, comes back in and saves the day and puts the Sargon demon in this urn. And I mean, it's still not one step closer. Like, there's still, I feel like this episode was 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Like, I feel like we're just spinning our wheels, and not in a bad way. Like, I really enjoyed the episode. I thought it was well done, but just in terms of Angel trying to get Connor back, like, I don't know what his next steps would be. Like, if I was in his shoes, I don't know what my next move would be, because I feel like you've tried everything at this point, and I'm very worried because I don't think Angel's going to give up that easily. And what happens when Cordelia comes back, he's going to have to tell her, obviously. And yeah, I'm very worried to see where Angel's character is going to go, because this is obviously going to be a huge toll on him. He's obviously attacking Wesley. Like, he can't kill Wesley. He's obviously just very, very upset, because obviously this is a horrible situation. We also find out that the demon is the one who had written these prophecies, and I had predicted it would be Wolfram and Hart after the last review. As I was talking through it, I was like, okay, this seems too, too advantageous for Wolfram and Hart, that he would just kill his own kid and that they don't have to be involved, basically, that they can just wait it out and he's gonna do this. And obviously they played a hand at giving him the blood and doing all these things, but that the literal blood would be on his hands, as he would be responsible for killing his own kid, and also the mental torment that would come with that, I think was an added bonus for Wolfram and Hart, because they're horrible like that. But it just seemed too, like, we've seen prophecies before, and I've even thought that maybe it was a mistranslation, because we've seen that before in previous episodes where, at the last 10 seconds of the episode, Wesley's like, oh, it means this, and like, it means life, not death. So I was kind of anticipating something like that, but I'm not surprised this demon had gone back in time, because obviously we know that he has that ability and was altering prophecies to suit his own personal gain, which is horrible, and we still don't really know why he has this vendetta against Angel, but the fact that he was very adamant that he wanted to hurt Angel and go after Connor, and wrote these prophecies for Wesley to find. And even if Wesley had told Angel, like, even when Angel finds out, he still thinks it's a lie. And I understand why Wesley didn't tell Angel, because I feel like if Angel even had the slightest hint that Wesley would take Connor or do anything, Angel would take him and disappear, and that would be the end of it. And then if he did go to the dark side, it would be too late, obviously, for both of them. And to see him show up at Wesley's, hospital bed, be like, it's me, I'm not Angelus, I'm the good guy. And then, instant attack mode, shouting, like, repeatedly, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you. And Wesley's just, he's already lived through so much at this point, after being attacked, and then to have his best friend shout at him. And obviously, I don't think Wesley feels good about betraying him, but at the same time, I think Wesley was doing it because he doesn't know that these prophecies were made up, and he thinks they were real, and he didn't tell anybody, but he was also trying to protect Connor, and that was his goal at the end of the day. And I'm hoping in the next episode that they're able to talk and Wesley can explain himself, saying, like, I didn't give this baby to Holtz. Like, Gunn and Fred know that, Justine was involved, obviously, but Angel doesn't. And again, I don't even know if he would listen at this point. He's got one thought on his mind, and it is a rage. And I think until Connor is back, or he even sees Connor again, who knows? But that's going to be his goal, because obviously this little boy meant so much to him, and it's just going to devastate him to not have him around. And I'm trying to be hopeful and think that Connor will return, but even if he does, is it going to be the same? Because he's obviously been in this horrible place, and that's going to obviously have an effect on him. And, is Angel just never going to leave Connor's side if he brings him back? Like, what's that going to look like? And yeah, please no spoilers, but I'm not anticipating a happy reunion between Angel and Connor. I hope they can at least see each other at some point, because again, it feels like such a harsh ending to just have Connor be sucked into this portal and that's it. But that's what the show does, and yeah, I guess I'll keep the Kleenex ready, and we'll see how the rest of the season plays out. Overall, I thought the episode was really well done. It felt like a good continuation from the previous episode with, Angel on this rampage to try and track down Connor. We have, Lila and Linwood and Wolfram and Hart involved, and Angel going very scary torture techniques. I don't know if he was going to give Linwood a lobotomy or where he was going to go, but, drawing this symbol on the floor and the blood, and Lila offering up her own blood, which I still think is because she wants to get the baby and not at all because she wants to actually help Angel. But being involved, and the White Room, and just a really interesting episode. I like that we got to see these new pieces, and I was hoping Connor would make an appearance, but sadly that was not the case. So hopefully we'll get to see him in the next episode. Like I said, I don't know what Angel's next move will be, but hopefully Wesley can help out in some way. Maybe he can find some other prophecies that don't make sense, or maybe, this demon will be able to help them. I don't know what other options they have at this point, and it's just looking a little bleak, and I'm trying to be optimistic. But But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. His empty crib. He's literally just laying on the grass like 10 feet from them. I think they're gonna escalate to torture real quick. Of course he's got this demon on speed dial. This is where they keep the creepy children? What's going on? Who is that little voice? I feel like that went too easily. She's like, here's written instructions. Figure it out. She's like, I may have cut his throat a couple days ago, so who knows.